Continuing coverage of the severe storms hitting the Midwest. We tried to go to Max just a few minutes ago live, who's in Arkansas right now. Obviously, there's a lot of issues, though, with getting all that information out, but we've got him now, Max Gordon, live there for us.
Max, you were in St. Louis. You drove 5 hours overnight to get there and cover that storm in Arkansas. Bad weather everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Even driving down here from St. Louis, we're encountering very severe thunderstorms. The rain coming down in sheets. We couldn't really even see out of the windshield at times. Just a really intense band of storms that ripped across America's heartland. And unfortunately, here in Little Rock, Arkansas, a tornado touched down at around 2:30 yesterday afternoon. And this is the scene. Well, this is what is left of a neighborhood here. Lots of folks coming back to homes that have been destroyed. You can see roofs that have been ripped off, power lines that have been snapped as if they are pencils, trees uprooted, tossed around. It is incredible to think about just the power of the winds that were whipping through here, the tornado that touched down and ripped through this neighborhood. You know, even the National Weather Service's Little Rock office, the meteorologists there, they had to take shelter themselves, pass off the duties to the Memphis office because they were in danger. You know, we had a fire station number 9, Little Rock Fire Station number 9, that was destroyed in this tornado. A local grocery store ripped apart, people having to duck into stores, just hanging on to whatever they could, windows blowing out all around them. Just a harrowing scene for so many people here. One person has been confirmed dead here in the Little Rock area. 50 hospitalizations at this hour. You know, this has been a really trying event for this community. But, you know, I spoke to some police officers earlier today, and they told me they are just amazed that there weren't more people who died during this event. Obviously, one death is far too many, but they were surprised just looking at these scenes of devastation here that there weren't more people who perished in the event. Now, of course, this all came as this line of storms really just ran right across the heartland of America. 11 deaths have been now attributed to these storms nationwide. We have 5 deaths here in Arkansas, so 4 in Wynne, Arkansas, which is a little bit to our northeast, 1 here in Little Rock. We have 1 death in Mississippi, 1 death in Alabama. Then we also have 3 deaths in Indiana, and then 1 additional death in Illinois. That occurred when a roof collapsed on a concert venue. There were 90-mile-per-hour winds associated with a thunderstorm that hit that area. But just incredible. You know, we had so much destruction, so much severe weather that was hitting all across the country, really through the country's midsection, and unfortunately 11 deaths at this hour attributed to it.
Max, we knew it was going to be bad, essentially, for a while now. I mean, the forecasts out on this were incredible. I want to say it was Monday the National Weather Service started saying, hey, this is going to be a rough one. Obviously, it was. Tell me about just the emotions of being there and being a part of that community right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think people here are just simply in shock. You have folks that are driving up and down this street, you know, just with their cell phones out, you know, their mouths open, just looking at what's become of their neighborhood. You have neighbors who are walking up and down the sidewalks that they've walked their dogs on for years. You know, I was on Google Maps earlier just looking at this beautiful neighborhood, or what used to be a beautiful neighborhood. You had huge trees all around us. You had power poles lining this section of this little drainage here. You have so many things that were once standing and now aren't. I want to also show you this. This is really indicative of the power of the wind. Look at this dumpster that has been tossed aside as if it was a children's toy. You know, I assume that it was in the parking lot that we're now standing in, but you can see just how far it was thrown. We have pieces of wreckage. You know, there's an awning from a Circle K that's been wrapped around this power pole. Police telling me that that's about, 500 feet away, more than a football field's length away. You know, just you have pieces of debris that were being just flung around, and you have chunks that have been taken out of roofs around here. You know, it's just, once again, I keep coming back to it. It is amazing the power of the winds and just what Mother Nature can do.
Yeah,
so
even just that concrete parking block right there. Max, we know that once the shock wears off, people want to start the cleanup process and they want to start putting their lives back together. What is next? Do we know if there will be any federal help?
Yeah, well, Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders says that, she's going to cut all the red tape and spare no expense in making sure that people are able to get back on their feet. Actually, the Arkansas governor is going to be here touring storm damage later on today. She's going to be going to that firehouse that I mentioned that was destroyed. So we should be learning more details about what sort of help is going to be on the way. The governor here declaring an emergency in the state because of the tornado here, and then also the tornado that hit Wynn, that small community of about 8,000 people where 4 additional people died. So we will be learning more details, but right now this state is clearly in shock. A lot of people hurting right now.
Yeah.
Good point, Max. And it's something that is nice to see after horrible events like this is there's no Republicans, there's no Democrats. Everyone just kind of works together, cut that red tape, figure out the funding, just make sure everyone can get back on their feet. Really appreciate that live report out there, Max. Really indicative of how strong that weather is. You're right, that the concrete block.
Yeah, of everything that you can see, of all the rubble behind you, that one little block, when you see that moved, it's pretty incredible. Max, you're doing a great job. You always do. Please stay safe.
Thank you.
You and your photographer.